Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 38 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Lord Novgorod the Great. In the previous episode, we fought a rather poor war against everyone that Sweden's still fighting against, so that is several large chunks of Germany, including Prussia, Trier, and Saxe-Lauenburg. Prussia, of course, is the big one. Was Lithuania actually in that war? Yes, it was, so I do have a truce with them. That's unfortunate. It did force me to give up 2 provinces and cost me basically my entire army, in terms of manpower, not in terms of actual regiments. So it's going to take me a little while to recover from this, but it's not a insurmountable problem. We can actually start annexing this vassal, which I would very much like to do. It also gives us a truce with Prussia, which is unfortunate, although it's only actually 2 years. No, that's with Lithuania. It's for 8 years. Because I still want to take Prussia and I want to take these territories. It was just so many people in this war against us with just me and Sweden. Like, I couldn't call in Bohemia or anyone else because it was a war that Sweden started. That war pulled in Memmingen, which is the emperor, which then called in all of the emperor's allies, and the war just escalated hugely. And we were outnumbered probably 2 or 3 to 1. And my army is in absolutely no position to actually do much at all. And you're trying to get me into a frickin' war with France. Who's on your side? No one very big, and I'm in absolutely no position to take on France, although France is going to have a hard time getting to me. Kildare and reconquest of Limerick. What? This is an OPM going after Great Britain. What the hell? I don't really know what to make of that. Really? An OPM? How weak is Britain then? I know Great Britain doesn't tend to have the best ever armies, but still. 12,000, 31,000. What about France? Somewhat more, I assume. Yeah. This is a defensive war. It would be twice. I'm not expecting to lose anything. Even if we lose battles, we won't lose anything. Except, I'm not going to do anything in this war. I might turn on my frontier forts just kind of in case. I'm not going to do anything beyond that. Turn those on and basically just see what happens. Lithuania has accepted peace. Lithuania will be forced to give Sweden stuff. Really? Marriage to peace? Okay. I'm not expecting you to have the same luck against these guys, considering they have about 100,000 men up here. France is fighting against Burgundy and Brabant. Of course it is. And Hungary. How big's Hungary? Not very. Yeah, this war is over. You'll take Kent at least. You should at least be able to beat Kildare, I would hope, England. Come on. There we go. Saxe-Lauenburg. Sweden will secede 1, 2, 3 province. Is that it? That was a surprisingly gentle peace deal there. Now, the reason I wanted to get out of that war as soon as possible was because Prussia was hungry to get these provinces, and I really did not want to give those provinces up, and I was fairly certain that Sweden, in their desperation to get out of this war, would give up my lands rather than theirs. I mean, that's what I would do in their position, which is why I wanted to separate peace out and, you know, avoid that, if at all possible. So I do have a separate peace... Oh, I don't actually have a separate peace penalty. Oh, right, yeah, you lose trust, but our trust is already ridiculous, so that's fine. Tuscany, you were a country I was going to try and make an alliance with. I cannot because I'm... Oh. You're allied to... You're rival to Britain. You would probably be a better ally than Britain is. just because you're going to have a lot more troops. Because Italy is stupidly rich. Well, the French Navy is bigger than the Royal Navy? Is that what that's... Wow. No wonder you managed to get Kent. That's going to mean that you're going to be able to land troops. Wow, Britain, you are in trouble. And no, I'm not going to help you. I'm here for moral support. Like, you can do this, guys. Double thumbs up, yeah? Hooray! Doing stuff. We're going to get some of this next month. Who's this? Trier. Am I? You're exiled, so I can't fight you. There we go. We have Smolensk. Did Smolensk have any troops? Some. We'll split them between the armies and then grab one more unit of infantry to make up the difference. I think that'll be fine. In fact, we'll go up to speed 4. How far are you guys going to have to go before you can rejoin the war? A long way. So Trier might be able to get to me through, yeah, probably Bohemia and Prussia. Or Brandenburg and Prussia. I don't think either of them particularly like me. Oh, don't tell me you're stuck here. Oh, you are stuck there. Screw it. Don't need you that much. What's this? Idea, economic. Build cost. Well, it's tempting, but no. We need this more. Is that admin? It's admin. I'm never going to get that. At least not for a very, very long time. I have far too much stuff to catch up on. How's the Navy? We could actually expand the Navy. No, we need to wait until we have the next Diplotech, and then we could expand the Navy. We're getting a corruption penalty right now. Only from religious unity. So it's not costing me very much for the rooting out corruption, like at all actually. Making quite a nice profit currently. And I don't need to be making a profit. I can reduce army maintenance and make rather more profit. Good. Because I do have my border forts turned on. Like I was thinking, I still might like turn some more of them on. Or upgrade them, maybe build a fort here. It's probably a good idea actually. What would that cost me? 200. Do it. And then I have a nice little front line there. And then a defense in depth kind of back here. Means all of this could fall, but it's not very valuable. I'm definitely playing this more as Russia now. Alright, you're taking that. Burgundy just peaced out. But you're going to get invaded very, very soon. I was going to say, 27,000 men, Brabant. No, they have 20,000. Still a decent amount, actually. For a... Oh, they're not an OPM. They're a bit bigger than that. Ah, the Royal Navy's fighting back. 7 heavies, 23 lights versus 12 heavies and 4 lights. Yeah, you're still going to lose that fight, Britain. Yeah, you ran away. Though your navies are generally superior. 21 Diplo, 21 Diplo. Their army has landed. GG, Britain, GG. One of those. And that gives me another idea group. That is totally irrelevant to me. Crimean separatists. It's going to be quite a big uprising, so let's turn on the army maintenance and send them south. Something along those lines. Still no enemies seen in my borders, thankfully. Hopefully all the French are kind of stuck over there. Then after this, maybe I'll break the alliance with France and make one with Tuscany. I'll take the inflation. No. Unrest. Just spread our troops around out in that area, and then when the uprising happens, hopefully we'll be in kind of the flashpoints and be able to beat back any rebels that do show up. You are on the march through... Oh, you're attacking there. There we go. That is quite a lot of rebels. Are we going to be able to hold? Yes. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Okay. We took a lot of casualties, but we did beat them back. And that is all, quite frankly, I ask. Good. Let's turn down the maintenance once again. Master of the Mint. Oh, he was the level 3. Rats. I could get another level 3, but they're very expensive. Or I could try and get the... What's it called? Recruit Minister. Can't do it until... for another 2 years. So I'm just going to go with a level 1 for now, so we make a bit more money. And then in 2 years' time, we'll grab the Berger guy, although that's going to cost us a bunch of influence. Well, no more than we've already cost. Lose 10 loyalty. That's acceptable. So who's that? I want admin power. Really isn't much you can do with the Cossack host. Great Britain is on low. Just peace out, Britain. Wow, Kildare's gamble might actually pay off here. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Trier accepted peace with Britain. Trier will pay money. Really? It's true. Or someone else? How did Britain pull that one off? Don't know. Speaking of allies, actually, or people and stuff, we should improve with you. Build up more of a spy network here. And here. Actually, Livonian Order. Who are your allies right now? Prussia, Riga, Galicia, and Portugal. Repay the loan, of course. British army losing to the French army. No surprises there. Because they're not 17 years ahead of time. So ridiculous. Clash of the Titans War, that's what I'm referring to there. Fairly close to going military 20. I mean, we are catching up. Just not that quickly. Maintain that. As soon as this war with Britain is over, we're skipping out on Britain. They're not a useful enough ally, but Tuscany would be really, really handy. And that allied to rival will go away. So you will go down to, minus 43. Plus 23, but my opinion will be much higher. But that'll still be a minus 43, mostly because of the neutral attitude. Okay, well hopefully if I keep on improving relations and drop Britain as an ally, then they'll look more favourably upon me. Cities demanding old rights. I'll take the loyalty hit. And boostability. Which annoyingly does cost money. One thing I can do actually. Except I can't because I'm at war, but I would threaten wars. Where's it gone? Can't do it while I'm at war. And my military advisor just died. Of course he did. Military 20. I think I might go for a level 2. No. You know what? I might get this Cossack guy. Boyars lose 15 loyalty, which means they'll really hate me. And they gain 15 influence, which will put me up to 78, which is dangerous. But I would kind of like a level 3 guy for 50% of the price. Which is you. Morale of armies, level 3. Boom. I can upgrade my armies. Cavalry. Nope, artillery. Artillery. Swivel cannon. Okay, cool. And the rest of Europe's on level 22. 21, 22. So I'm catching them. Russia is not that far behind, and I'm only 2 ahead again. As long as these two kind of get to level 19 before that gets to 21, it's fine. So I'm catching up. And I'm starting to get a little bit of manpower, though I'm still very, very low. Could probably do with splashing out on a bunch of barracks and things just to build up my manpower even more. Lubeck has lost their trade league. What a shame for Lubeck. Now, do I want to start a war with Livonian Order to pull in Prussia to hit them with Bohemia? I mean, honestly, the answer is yes. Tuchel, Strolp, they're the ones I less want. Holsterode and Podlachian, where's that? There, Holsterode's the one I probably want because it is a fort. I can actually fabricate another one, which would be Podlachian. That's all I can do for now. So if I were to declare war on you, that would potentially call in France and Memmingen. Portugal would not join. Prussia. Oh, I can't co-belligerize a truce. Bohemia would join. Britain wouldn't, for obvious reasons. Neither would Sweden. Question is, can Bohemia take on France? Probably. 130 versus... No, 90. Bohemia has a large standing army but no manpower. They're kind of in a similar situation to what I am right now. I just need to build up a little more. This whole game just seems to be building up, building up, building up. Not quite what I was expecting of Russia. Well, I'm not exactly playing Russia as Russia, am I? Still trying to go west, but I just can't do it. Keep getting stopped. Okay, election. Yes, I think I probably will re-elect you. You are 50. I could raise Republican tradition a little more. You know what? We're going to throw the dice here. Got a 40-year-old, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll re-elect this guy instead. Excellent. And we can get another missionary. Make it happen. Kildare, white peace. War with Britain is over. France got nothing. I think I'm going to break my alliance with you. Doesn't suit my interests. I'm going to try and get an alliance with you. 10 points away. Mostly due to my navy strength. So in 3 years' time we can probably get that alliance. How many allies do I have right now? I have a feeling I'm low. Yes. Oh, I have 5 slots? Where'd that 5th slot come from? Oh, influence. Oh. Oh. Oops. Who do I want as an ally then? Get Austria back? Who are your rivals? Your rival Bohemia. Screw that. Saxe-Lauenburg wouldn't. Brabant, probably not. Ottoman, certainly not. Mamelukes. are actually friendly. Your rivals are Ottomans, Aragon. Yeah, you would be a really good one, actually. Done. Because the Ottomans are so weak, it means the Mamelukes are actually building up. Persia's usually not too bad. And you are friendly. Your rivals are Nogai, Mamelukes. Sorry, your rival. No, wouldn't work. Serbia? Hungary, Naples and Bulgaria. You wouldn't be too bad, and you are friendly. So I would have one more slot, which would then be Tuscany. What would Serbia bring to the table? Not a whole lot, honestly. Brandenburg? Why would Prussia, Saxony, Sweden? No, it's no good. Cossack aggression. Against whom? Nogai. Don't really care, but I can't afford the influence. Well, we'll get 78. It's at 80 it becomes... Is it 70 or 80? It becomes a problem. 80 it becomes a problem. Or I could reduce their influence and their loyalty, which I'm not particularly bothered about. Let's do that. I'm not at war, my forts can be turned off. And my armies can be... Maintenance is already lower. Okay, cool. Military access from Memmingen. That would rather depend on who you're actually at war with. Memmingen. Where is Memmingen? Kind of expecting you to be someone rather small. Yeah, you're an OPM. You're at war with Ulm, Augsburg, Frankfurt and Burgundy. Fine. Mostly because I don't think that really impinges on the stuff I'm trying to do. Am I out of loans? Oh, sweet. I paid them both. I hadn't even realised. Awesome! And we built our fort here. Can I get the next level of forts now? I'm pretty sure that I can. Fort level. Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if I want to upgrade those. I don't know. It kind of depends on whether we'll be continuing to fight against Prussia and co. Or whether we'll be taking Prussia. Which I'd kind of like to think we would be. Let's take a look at building up our economy first of all. Plus 11, plus 10. Oh, you know what I need? I need the depot in Memel. Trade depot is that one. Here. Build up my trade presence in the Baltic even more. Let's fabricate some more claims. Stop. Tuchel. Lose money or lose autonomy and get the plague? No, we'll lose a bit of... Oh, son of a... We're just going to repay that like as soon as possible, so we'll just tick up to 780. Colossal waste of 180 odd ducats, but never mind. Tuscany, you're not going to look friendly towards me? No. Still need this, then I can start building up the navy. In fact, I might not pay this loan off straight away and actually build more of those ships. It's probably a good idea, actually. Speaking of colonial distance, what range am I right now? Where is it? I thought I saw it here. Colonial. I'm going to guess I'm still a long ass way away from that. Like, no one's... There's a bunch of... Okay, there's a bunch of colonisation going down in the south, but almost nothing in the north. Except Norway. and Brittany, which doesn't actually exist anymore. Portugal's got a bit there. Huh. Yeah, you are just a colonial nation that got independence. You're at war with Brittany. So what is Brittany? I don't know. If I click on this, then click on Brittany, that should take me to your capital. Okay, Brittany is just in Bermuda. That's kind of hilarious. Go up in admin? Sure. We'll get another republic soon. Oh, that's Republican dictatorship. No, we don't want that one. That's the one you get when you shift out of a republic. You're an administrative republic, right? Yeah, we are. We could be... Could we be? No, we could not be a constitutional republic. Nor a bureaucratic despotism. It's probably that one that we'll want ultimately. Production and trade efficiency. Gain 1 stability and land tech is cheaper, or gain prestige. Well, stability, clearly. For 6 more years. Nice. Oh, what's this? Establish Sunday schools. Missionary strength +1. Yes, please. Thank you. Diplo. Boom. Okay. So we need to grab you lot, stick you in port, and then upgrade you. Should be able to do them all at once. Yes, we can. And we're also going to spend the rest of our money on basically building up a navy. Something along those lines. Yes, it puts us over the force limit, but we can afford it. And it will make us money because it's trade. Win-win. Convert. Okay, we are also building up manpower now, so I think I want to reform my army slightly. Except I don't have any money for it right now. Oh, our truce is going to run out fairly soon. 10 months' time. I would really like Tuscany to be friendly with me before that happens. My naval strength is about to grow quite dramatically. They approve of my army strength though. My sailors are growing, which is good. We're going to wait a month and then we'll pay for the plague. We gain a border on... Oh, come on. Good. I guess. Do something. Gain conquest against the Ottomans. You're already at war with Savoy, Aachen and Austria. That's good. Mantua, Prussia, Tuscany and Palatinate. Yeah, see, I don't want... I do need to tell you to start protecting trade once again in the Baltic. Go. How are we doing here? 48% of it. That's not too shabby, actually. We can always do with more. We are shifting... No, we are collecting in both areas currently. That's fine. But we really are on the verge of being in a position to declare war on the Livonians. Bohemia would join us. Still can't co-belligerize, but we will. And then hopefully we'll be in a position to take on France as well. This is why I really want an alliance with Tuscany. There goes that truce. You're not allied with Memmingen, are you? No. Oh, you are. If I co-belligerize you, then you could call in Memmingen. I could declare war on Prussia straight. That's what I would like to do, but I think I need more support to do it. You're in debt. I need Tuscany for it. And then I need to generate the 10 favours with Tuscany. Irritating. Well, we just built a bunch of ships, so hopefully this means that Tuscany will like us a bit more. No, not really. Truce with Lithuania will also have ended. Puts me at war with the Ottomans, Frankfurt, and Papal State. Irrelevant. You were allied to Livonia, Northern Brandenburg, and you were guaranteed by Prussia. What if Prussia was not allied with France? If I declared war on you, would France answer? It would. Without hesitation. All of them would. In fact, Bohemia would not join this one, because I actually quite like Prussia. Right, that's why I was going after the Livonian order, because that would allow me to do this and this. That would be a big war. Big, expensive war. Level 22 to my 20. This is a tactics level, and 22 I think is the next infantry. No, 27. Well, that's a long way off. What does 22 give you? Cavalry? Combat width? Cavalry fire, which is kind of irrelevant. Artillery fire, so yeah, artillery gets a lot better. And you get the Cohorn mortar. Alright, well that's something to think about for next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do throw me a like and a subscribe. They are very much appreciated. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do leave a comment below. And we'll get some discussions going on about, tactics and strategy and the like. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.